The President of the United States.
I address you tonight not as the President of the United States, but as the leader of a country, but as a citizen of humanity.
What that means, so listen to it again. We live in a free country, and that is a powerful idea. That's a magnificent way to live.
Come to fight as free men. And free men you are.
I chose to drive a Ford my whole life. Chose his shirt. Didn't chose his haircut. What I didn't choose was being terminally ill.
Welcome to AS123 News. The following segment's on Euthanasia, an American perspective. America, the land of the free. But are we really free? Wouldn't being free mean that we have the right to choose what happens to our physical bodies in the event that medicinal methods can no longer help prevent the severe pain or suffering that we endure due to disease or illness? Wouldn't being free mean that the government has no right to intervene when it comes to our personal medical decisions?
In February of this year, 1,000 Americans were surveyed about their position on euthanasia. 42 support euthanasia, 37% oppose euthanasia, and 22% are unsure.
Why is this topic so split down the middle? The New York Times released an article June 14th after researching and surveying Americans on euthanasia. The conclusion drawn is that the two things preventing Americans from openly supporting euthanasia is the fear invoked upon them by religion and the mistrust of the American healthcare system.
Go.
Well, I can understand the reasoning behind the opposition. So the government has the right to put their nose where it doesn't belong.
Welcome to our Hollywood segment of Euthanasia, an American perspective. Euthanasia is such a controversial topic to bring up into an everyday discussion. However, the movie industry has put many positive spins on it while tiptoeing around the legality of the whole concept. As you see in the background, a few movies that euthanasia has been a big part of, such as $1 Million Baby, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and Al Pacino's HBO film on Dr. Death. Why can Hollywood express their feelings on euthanasia, and yet we avoid the topic like the plague? Is it because we fear death ourselves, or is it because it makes us question what is moral? Can we really make such an important decision until we are placed in a situation that forces us to do so?
I had the opportunity to interview different individuals on their different perspectives on euthanasia, whether it be for or against. They're all different genders, different ages, but they're all American citizens. Do you believe euthanasia is morally wrong? Why or why not?
I think it's up to the person and you can't judge unless you're in their shoes.
Do you believe the government has the right to intervene when it comes to euthanasia?
No, I don't believe the government has the right to intervene for reasons that people that are terminally ill should have the choice if they want to live or not, and not give the government the choice to intervene in their choice.
Do you believe the government has the right to intervene in euthanasia? Why or why not?
I do not think we have the right to intervene. I think it's a moral issue and it should be up to the individual to decide what they want to do.
Do you believe euthanasia is morally wrong? Why or why not?
No, I don't believe that euthanasia is not morally wrong because I feel like you could do whatever you want with your own body if you're already dying.
After the following interviews, I think we can all agree that euthanasia is a moral issue, whether for or against it. In America, most individuals don't really like speaking about it. From the interviews given in our news brief, it is safe to say that individuals should have the right to choose whether or not to suffer anymore, and the government should have any part in deciding it for them.
Is euthanasia moral or not? I'm sure your opinions will vary with different backgrounds, religions, and cultures. Why does the government have any say?
The bottom line is it's our bodies, which means it should be our decision. And only 3 out of the 50 states allow for physician-assisted suicide: Montana, Washington, and Oregon, as of today, 2012. We live in New York, so the government says that it's not an option. How do you, as a New Yorker, feel about that? Is it an invasion of our rights? What right do they have to tell us no? We all have to stand up for what we believe in, even if that's for or against euthanasia. We can all agree on one thing. We have the right to choose what's best for us, and no one should pass judgment on a person's belief. After all, we are America, land of the free.